I'm retired. I'm not fucking with politics anymore.
You don't vote? No,
I
that's
vote.
stupid.
No, I vote. I just
Don't
I'm
think
not,
about it. Don't watch it.
I don't want yard signs. I'm not calling people. No one's getting any of my money. That kind of shit, you know? Not happening.
Yeah. I mean, I never did.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I did to Obama. I mean, I donated a lot of money to Obama.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never done any. I've done one political donation.
Turn that camera that way a little bit.
This one?
Yep.
Towards me.
Yep. All right. So anyway,
I've only made one political donation in my life, and that was to like a Wisconsin thing, so I could watch Superbad along with the people, and they talked about the movie. It's a live stream. That's the only political donation I've ever made. Is I could watch Superbad with Seth Rogen and them talking about it.
Oh, man. It's the GeekZip podcast. Ryan Zip Christian returning to the Zip Cave after a week-long hiatus. I guess I need to
2
explain.
weeks, kind of almost. Yeah, I was.
No,
up in
we did a show.
No, you were sick last weekend.
Last week, what happened the week before?
Well, I was still in Columbus. I mean, not when we recorded, but I went up to Columbus on Monday, so I was up there for like 2 weeks.
But we only missed one show.
That's right.
Yeah,
but
so
that's still a 2-week period.
Sorry. Yeah, I was.
You texted me and said you were effed up, and we just thought you had done some shrooms or some edibles or something, dude. Because I know you're always worried about that stuff. And I was like, man, it's early in the morning to be effed up, but he must be gone.
No,
and they said you're sick.
Nothing to do with that.
I just don't use effed up as a term for when I'm under the weather.
I don't blame you. I don't use it either. Are you going to break the table?
Well, it's this little bar that keeps hitting my knee.
Well, it's the only way I can get the mics to be secure.
Good.
So it's trade-off.
So it might happen. It might happen more.
It might happen more. Yeah, no, I was off sick last week. Again, it was one of those things where I couldn't sit down. Let's say that.
That's bad. I mean, you know me, I have pain there. I don't really want to talk about it on air.
Exactly. I don't either. So we'll leave it at that, and that'll be the end of it.
I think I just have a bad sciatica nerve. I don't know.
That's definitely not what I had.
Trying to lose weight.
That's definitely not what I had.
You probably had a prolapsed anus. Oh. Don't Google that. It's bad.
I'm not going to Google that.
I thought I had that once, though, dude. It hurt to even. I had to take sits baths, where you just sit in the bath like that.
Baths, yeah.
That's such a dumb name for a little.
Well, that's what I said too. I was like, "What's the sits? Like, is that a medicine?"
It's even got a Z on it.
And then,
I think, dude.
then they made me feel stupid. They were like, "No, it just means you sit."
Yeah, dude, it's a sits. You sits in the bath for your butts. I took a bath for the first time in years recently.
Why?
When I was in Columbus. Because I wanted to soak in my own filth for a little bit. I don't know. It's gross. Make a soup of me.
I was going to say, was it everything you thought it'd be? God.
I kind of wish I would have had a cup so I could have poured it on me, you know?
God, like a baby? Like you having a baby bath? Is that what you wanted?
Tubby time on that Creep movie, dude. They're speaking of, I just heard they're making Creep series on Shudder. There's like 6 new episodes. It's going to be a limited series.
Creep 3, there's going to be a Creep series.
Yeah. Cool. I'm excited about that.
Is that Mark guy?
Duplass, whatever his name is.
That guy's fucked up, man.
I watched, are we going to talk about what we watched?
Yeah, definitely. Go for it.
Last week, I watched. Are we taking this?
No, we're not taking it.
All right. Last week, the one big thing I watched was The Dark Tower.
Oh, with McConaughey and Idris,
the gunslinger versus the Man in Black.
What'd you think?
It was cool. I mean, I guess a lot of people, don't like it because it's hard to do the book justice. But
well, I mean, my God.
As a movie, as a standalone thing, I enjoyed it for the most part. The gunslinging action was definitely badass. And the only big complaint I had, though, was I don't know if it was just the version I was watching, but there were like a lot of cuts where the screen just went black, like it was like going to a commercial or something, and then they just felt out of place.
I felt like that was the director that
Maybe I
fucked
don't
with
know
that,
what
like trying
happened,
to do
dude.
something artistic, and
That was
you
my
know how that
one big
goes.
complaint about it, but I haven't read the book or anything. I mean, it seems interesting. It's all about it's all about the shine.
What you gotta understand
The
is it's
kids
not.
got the shine.
It's you're saying book. It's not
Books,
one
yeah,
book.
whatever.
I mean, it's
And-
like 8 books. So I mean, it's like, to do the Gunslinger justice, that's one thing, but to create the whole series, holy shit, right?
Yeah.
So,
and to put it all into one little movie, yeah.
yeah, I didn't. I like the Gunslinger. I didn't mind the Gunslinger at all. I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah.
What else you got?
Okay. Watch that VHS Beyond.
What'd you think of that?
It was okay.
Mm,
I don't know, wasn't my favorite one. You know, a lot of people like the last story that was done with Flanagan and his wife.
Is that the one in the fields, or
where the girl's on the spaceship?
Okay, I don't remember which one is.
It was like the last one. It was the.
Is it the one where they're like spider-looking aliens?
It's not. It's the one where you can't see anything.
Oh, okay.
Where she it cuts the clips of like her family, her daughter, and her son, her husband that she's left to go study this alien thing, and then she finds the ship and gets trapped on board and goes through
I need to go back.
She goes through hyperspace and stuff, but since she's not in the stasis, I guess it tears her apart. And then the nano things try to build her back and everything. I couldn't see anything.
Yeah.
It was. I don't know if I had my darkness turned down.
No. I think that was the intention. I need to go back and watch that VHS. I did go back and watch the rest of them.
Yeah.
Which I always seem to do when they come out with a new one, because I'm always like, which story was that in? And I love
that one.
To my day, Ratma is still my favorite.
The Justin Long and his brother Christian Long did one.
Yeah.
With the dogs.
Which
they were the one. That was the one that was hardly even.
To go back.
It's hardly even sci-fi. It was like Tusk, where they turned people into dogs.
Okay, I do. Yeah, that sucked. I didn't.
Yeah, it was just like Tusk, and he was in Tusk.
Exactly.
I was like, gosh.
Yeah, no, you're right.
What else did I not like?
I don't know, guys.
Oh, I watched Maxine. Maxine came out.
Oh yeah,
on
Maxine is on Max. Yeah. Well, how'd you feel about that? Did it live up to the?
I mean,
to the others.
Yeah, it's just a different, kind of genre thing. It wasn't much like X or the other one, Pearl.
Yeah.
It was more like a satanic killer kind of crime thing.
Okay, so and this is set after
X.
Okay.
Yeah, like
and before Pearl.
Well, Pearl is.
Or way after Pearl.
Yeah,
okay, yeah.
The Pearl girl's dead in X. She gets killed.
Right. Pearl's dead. Right.
But yeah, in Maxine, like there's somebody has a videotape of the film they were making in X, and like has it sent to her, so it's like it's
okay. And she like becomes famous and all this shit.
Yeah, she gets cast in a horror movie and everything, even though she used to be an adult star.
Yeah.
But
that's cool. Okay.
I mean, it was good.
Yeah,
it's
Maxine's
good. Ty West slow burn.
That's what he's known for, so for sure. Yeah, anything else?
There's a new show on Peacock Talk called Teacup.
I've seen pictures.
I think there's been like 4 episodes. It's a new kind of sci-fi horror thriller show.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I haven't really.
It seems like aliens are involved with they're taking over people's bodies. So there's one alien and this little kid that's trying to get away from this assassin alien that's in another body that's after him. The bad alien just got in the old lady's body, or at least the bad alien. I'm not sure who the good or bad alien is yet, but there's a line. This guy with the gas mask sprayed this big line, and he's like, "Don't cross the line." And if you cross the line, your body just gets like turned inside out.
Jesus.
It's pretty graphic. It's pretty crazy.
That's pretty nuts. Wow, that's a lot.
I've been watching the Halloween stuff. Yep.
Yeah, for sure. Me and Kush went back and watched several of the Halloween movies. I think we're up to.
Oh, I found out
David Gordon Green's second one.
I was watching that news show I told you about, that Have I Got News for You? And they do one thing where it's called Odd One Out, and they had 4 pictures of people. They had Dana Carvey, Busta Rhymes, and Paul Rudd and someone else. I can't remember who it was, but he was the odd one out because all three of those other people have been in Halloween movies. And I was like, I didn't know Dana Carvey was in Halloween.
Was Dana Carvey in
He was in Halloween too, dude. In like 30 seconds when they're like interviewing people about the night, I guess.
Are you shitting me?
Yeah.
Dana Carvey, like Garth?
He's got a hat on, dude. So he's been in movies with Mike Myers and Michael Myers.
Damn.
I didn't know that.
That blows my fucking mind,
Yeah.
dude. I got to be honest. I didn't see that coming. I mean, Paul Rudd I knew about.
And Busta, obviously.
Yeah, obviously from that.
I didn't know that either, dude.
One.
I was.
Which is funny with the god awful one. I told Elaine, I was like, all we got to do is watch the first 20 minutes. Then if you want to skip that one, we can. And that's exactly what we did.
Skip to the fight, dude.
No, I didn't even go to the fight. I was like, because I don't like the way he dies. It's stupid. Don't even get me started.
Keeps you all in check, dude. He's woo-ha.
All right. With the fall weather.
Oh, so you got your Halloween stuff out. That was nice.
Got my what?
Your Halloween decorations are out? This is the first time I've been over in a couple weeks. Yeah.
Out in front of the yard. Yeah, out in front of Zip Manor, we've got the Halloween decorations. They're pretty badass.
Last year you had that brick pile that had the bones.
Yeah.
They got the brick pile.
I couldn't use my bricks.
It's good to see the city doing something, I guess.
It's like, am I going to complain? No, because they fixed the street. Looking good. No, I thought about that, but I had more arms for the yard.
Yeah, I think
so that worked out better.
I saw the skeleton dog out there. That was cool.
Yeah, that was funny. I actually found that.
I noticed the Beetlejuice family up the road with the giant skeleton has the statue out there now too. Delia's artwork, the big statue
I haven't seen that.
Oh
no,
yeah,
I haven't
dude, it's
seen
impressive.
That. Yeah, dude, those people are cool. I need to get to know them because that's pretty cool what they did there.
I think my brother got one of the big skeletons this year for his yard too.
Which brother?
Trevor.
Oh, okay, cool. All right. What did I do? Of course, okay. Most people that know me know that with the fall weather,
football.
No, not at all. Fall weather, I really get into true crime. Like I don't know what it is about. Yeah, I'm like a chick.
Leaves start falling, and you're picking up clues.
Yeah, I know.
You're on the case.
I'm watching Making a Murderer and all this other shit, trying to do cold case shit. But anyway, yeah, so I get really into true crime. So I watched Tiger King again.
What about Longlegs? Seen that one yet?
I saw Longlegs. We talked about it, didn't we?
I forgot.
I thought we did.
Yeah, we did, I guess.
So yeah, I watched that. I'm in the middle of Making a Murderer.
Did you pirate Longlegs?
No, I bought it. Actually.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah, no, I bought that one.
I don't think.
I'm in the middle. What I say? I'm in the middle of Making a Murderer. There's a show on Max that I really got into called "Evil Still Lives Here" or something, or "Evil Lives Here."
Is that the one with like the door knocking music when the show starts? It's like.
It's like yeah. That's it. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one.
That's a good show.
So again, I got into that, and then it got a little old on me, so I quit watching it. But I was super into that at first because I was like, that's such a different perspective than what you normally see. Normally, it's like the press and the from the court.
You should watch the kidnapping one they have about people who get kidnapped. And they do the recreation and talk about it and everything.
Well, see, they do recreations on this one.
I know. I'm saying this is.
Which one are you talking about?
There's another one that's called like people that's just solely focused on people who get kidnapped or held hostage or crap like that.
Because I know there's one called Cabin in the Woods, and that's
a
about
new one.
Cabins.
That's a new one that just came out.
Okay.
I haven't watched it.
I haven't checked that out.
Yeah, I was waiting for the season to finish before that one came out.
Right. So anyway, I got into that one. Kind of quit watching that one. What are you trying to say? Okay, I don't know what you wrote on that paper, but that's not what that said. Yes, I did buy Beetlejuice, the sequel. Of course, watched that. I'd seen it in theaters, or something.
No.
Deadpool and Wolverine bought, of course.
Did you see Romulus yet?
I tried to start watching Romulus, and the site wasn't good. So I'm going to
What about
revisit that
Penguin?
one.
Any more Penguin?
No more Penguin. That's next on my list. After I get done with my true
It's
crime
getting
kick.
crazy. I'm halfway through the
I am
latest
hearing
episode.
amazing things about this show, particularly the
It's like St. Valentine's Massacre now,
the
dude.
female character
Those families are just getting executed.
just getting killed. Somebody told me it was very Sopranos like, and I was like, oh, that's how they should have done it.
You should see the witches on Agatha all along, dude. We found out that boy is
not
her
interested.
son. It's one of her sons, and he's looking for the other one.
Not interested.
It's Wanda's kids. I guess he's Wiccan. What?
Wiccan. Yeah. Wiccan.
With a witchy word.
Yeah,
Wicca.
he's a Wiccan.
Is it Wicca or
Wicca, what?
It's a Wiccan. And maybe it is a Wiccan. God,
It's a Wiccan.
That just sounds like such a weird thing to call somebody, dude.
What you want?
Wiccan.
Oh, God, that's my cough.
There's a new movie I wanted to watch.
What?
Trailer for.
What?
Werewolves.
I saw that trailer, and then I got confused because I was like, well, I already shared the Wolfman.
No, this is a different one with Frank Grillo, and it said like it's about like a supermoon that turns everybody into wolves.
All I saw was Frank Grillo with a chain gun. That's all I saw. It was Frank Grillo with a
Did I
chain
post
gun.
the trailer to our? Okay, good. I never got around to watching.
Yeah,
it.
trailers on our Facebook page if you want to check it out. I have not watched. I want to. I love me. I love werewolves. I'm all about it. And Frank Grillo with a chain gun.
Dude, well, it sounds crazy if it just turns everybody that's outside into a werewolf.
Can you
that gets hit
imagine
by the moonlight?
Walking downtown, dude, and everybody just werewolves out, dude.
Those meth parados, dude, wolfing out.
Wolf meth, bro. We don't know about that wolf meth.
Dude, we'd be in the West Virginia building looking down on them all.
Dropping Molotovs.
Then the moonlight comes through the window and hits Joey.
Oh, God. It's no good. No good. Okay.
I guess we got a few RIPs if we're going to move along.
Well, we are, but I was going to mention a couple movies I bought in addition.
All right. Let's run it down.
Yeah, I mean, why not?
Sure.
That seems to be what people like to hear about, is us
Okay.
talking about what we watch. So
Sure. I got a few comments on my shorts telling me how wrong I am about movies.
Well, you're going to get that.
I love it.
What was the one that really was there one that stuck out to you?
Nothing. I'm just
because I know you don't care about what anyone says.
No, I kind of said that I like the Sam's Lot, and everybody's just like it's bad.
Well, I mean that's just haters. That's haterade. You know what that is.
I'm gonna try to be positive, you know.
All right, so I bought Peel's Candyman.
You finished
I hadn't
Salem's
had that
Lot?
yet. Yes.
What'd you think of it?
I liked it.
It was fun.
Yeah, it was fun. I know.
It had some cool. I mean, some parts are dumb. Some parts are.
I mean, it's
fun.
based off a TV movie, bro. I mean, what do you expect? It's going to be some dumb shit in it.
Well, I thought it had a few cool things I hadn't seen before, like everybody coming out of the movie.
I don't think that was in the
drive-in. Well, I just meant the driving and all the cars being coffins. That was a cool scene.
That was cool. I think that was in the book.
And I liked the way the crosses actually kind of glowed when they were like being used by people.
I didn't like that.
I liked it.
It's like, what is this? What do they power up? What the fuck is this shit?
No, dude, it's like Sting. They glow when the bad thing is near.
Smoke coming out of it. So I did that. I bought End of Days.
Yeah, with Arnold. I have the soundtrack. I don't think I ever watched the movie.
Love that.
It had a Guns N' Roses song on it.
Did it really?
Yeah, that's why I bought the soundtrack.
Was it off Chinese Democracy?
It wasn't anything special, though.
Okay, good. Last Exorcism Part 2. Of course, I own the first one. I love that series. Have you seen that with the girl and the
I'm not sure. It just sounds
preacher?
Weird. It just seems weird to be the last one, Part 2.
Well,
yeah, that doesn't make a lot of sense.
That's because it is the last exorcism, but it's the second part of the story.
Okay, well then.
If that makes sense.
The first one should be called the second to last exorcism.
Touche. I bought Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Oh, I have the TV series.
Do you?
I don't have the movie.
I love them. I don't like the TV series. I like the movie.
Well, I had never seen the TV series, and I wanted to watch it.
Because I'm a Christy Swanson fanboy.
Well, she's crazy nowadays, so you can have
Yeah,
her.
I know. Yeah, well, yeah, that's true. And then I bought Jason X.
You know, there's some crazy scene in Buffy, dude, where Buffy's mom dies.
Is this in the show?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I felt like it came out of nowhere, dude. Like it's at the beginning of an episode, she just comes home and her mom's dead. Like
Just
I'm like,
dead?
and I'm like, this has got to be a dream, right? Like they're
Yeah.
gonna wake up and she's fine, but no, she's dead and gone.
God damn, dude.
Yeah, dude.
What happened? Was she killed by a vampire?
No, no. I think it's just a heart attack or some
God.
normal thing, dude. It's just crazy.
That is wild. They must just wrote her out of the show.
I don't know what happened. I thought
Something.
some people are like, it was such a great episode, be a little lost and stuff like that. I'm like, it was a weird shift of pace for me.
What are you throwing your hands up for over there? I don't know anything about that, and we're not going to talk about that. I don't know anything about it.
Mm. Oh, I don't want to watch that one.
All right, let's get into the show. Yes, we did have a couple RIPS. Liam Payne. I don't know that much about this kid.
Former exploited child singer.
Well, I don't know about that either.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if we should have these little boy groups anymore, dude.
Well, I mean, you're probably right, but in the grand scheme of things, I mean, he did have a lot of fans, and you know, it was apparently a terrible accident. He fell off a balcony.
Yeah, when he was on drugs and depressed, he
Is that
just
what
got
happened?
fired from his record label.
Is that what happened?
What do you think happened?
I didn't
You
read
thought
the
it was an
article. I'm
accident?
asking you.
Thought he
I thought he just fell.
slipped.
Yeah, I thought he just slipped and fell. Are you telling me he jumped?
It doesn't sound like it.
Okay, so it was an accident.
I mean, I don't know.
I don't know either. But anyway,
It's tragic.
it's very tragic. Happened in Argentina. He was 31 at the time.
Harry Styles was in One Direction. That's who I know from One Direction.
Yeah.
Not that I know his music. I just don't like
Name a
it.
song. Let's name a song from him.
Dirty?
The reason you said that is because there's always a song every 10 years named Dirty. It's the only reason you said that.
It's my favorite song. Dirty by Harry Styles, dude.
So,
Remix.
you're dumb.
I wonder if he does have a song called Dirty.
Probably. I mean, it's probably somebody's got it. So, not a very comic book headline, but Miss Ethel Kennedy, who for all you youngins,
I don't mean to laugh, but I was laughing because on that news show I watched, they said Bill Clinton talking during her eulogy or whatever, her funeral.
Yeah.
And he talked about how she used to flirt with him or something weird.
I saw some stuff.
It's so awkward.
It's like, what are you gonna do?
They were making fun of him, like, let me show you the sex she used to send me.
That's great.
Here, pass that around.
That's great. That's pretty good Bill Clinton impression too.
Well, thank you, Ryan.
Yeah,
It's a Southern man.
that's a Southern man. All right.
You had Pete Rose on here too. You know he died like weeks ago.
We'll get to that because we skipped a week, asshole. I gotta make up.
No, dude, this was like September 30. I don't think he died in October.
We didn't talk about him. I went back and looked.
That's fine.
So we didn't talk about it.
Okay.
You ruined it now. Ethel Kennedy was 96, and let's see how old Pete Rose was since asshole ruined that. 83.
Oh, she got him beat. She was like
beat.
90 something.
And unfortunately, the man never went into the Hall of Fame as he should have. That
Didn't
much
he
I
fix
do
his
know.
own games? Did he ever bet on
bet
himself?
against himself, right? That's what happened. Is he bet against himself?
That doesn't seem right.
Everybody does it nowadays.
Do they throw games on purpose? Do they throw fights?
I don't think he threw any games on
Do
purpose.
they go down in the fifth?
Now you're talking about Daredevil.
I'm just talking about everybody. You know how to make it real.
Well,
You know you can bet on elections too these days.
you can bet on an election.
Yeah, you can lay down money on who's going to win elections in the federal and the states and all kinds of stuff.
Wow, how
dude.
about that?
Yeah, the some court ruled it was okay. Of course, they're appealing it, but right now there's betting markets on the elections.
So as we get closer to the election, Christian is going to continuously talk about politics.
Well, not really. I mean, I'm not going to endorse anybody or hate on people.
Well, thank you for not endorsing anyone on the show. I appreciate it.
Yeah, the GeekZip is independent. Christian does not represent GeekZip's views.
No, he does not. No, he does not. That is for certain.
Well, are we going to talk about Batista versus Undertaker?
What? What the hell are you talking about?
Well, I thought this wrestling news is kind of sideways to political news.
Tell me.
Like Kimmel had a video with Batista working out, making fun of Donald Trump, basically calling him a weak bitch.
Okay. I don't know all the details of the story.
So then, in response to that, I guess Trump was going to go on, Undertaker's podcast, and so there's a TikTok.
Trump was going to go on Undertaker's podcast.
Yeah, he still probably is. I don't know if it's happened yet, but there was he was sitting in between Kane and Undertaker, and it's a TikTok video, and Undertaker's going, "What you gonna be with Kamala Harris, Dave Batista, and Tim Walz?" And it's got crazy pictures of each of them flash at the bottom of the screen. Or are you gonna be with Kane and Trump and the Undertaker, the Dead Man, or something?
So Trump has aligned himself with the Brothers of Destruction. That's what.
Or they have aligned themselves. Because he's the guide pole.
Well, I mean, I knew Glenn Jacobs. He's like a Republican.
Yeah, he's been awful for a while.
But Undertaker, that's surprising.
So Jim Cornette was making fun of him, like, way to go. Now you got half America hating
you. Corny. I knew he'd say something, dude. He fucking hates Trump.
It's like, hilarious. Well, it's like, you're supposed to keep that on the DL.
Oh, shit. All right.
But,
yes, I have.
So now Trump was coming out to Undertaker's music the other night at a rally, dude. The gong and everything.
Out to Undertaker's music.
Yeah, dude, politics is WWE these days. It's a spectacle. I was thinking Vince. I think Vince could have been president if he would have ran before Trump.
Yeah,
I think Vince could have done it easier than Trump.
I mean, way easier. He would have sold people a lot easier than Trump did. There's for sure.
No doubt that any Trump voter would vote for Vince just as easily.
Oh, yeah. And don't forget, Vince lost the hair match. So
I can't believe Bobby Lashley was in that. I was like, geez.
Box office over the weekend, Smile 2 took the #1 spot, making $2.5 million.
Did we miss last week when Terrifier 3 beat Joker 2? Isn't that what happened?
Yes, that's what happened. And I have a story in here. Terrifier has actually earned back like something insane.
Dude, people are talking about Joker 2 having like the worst word of mouth. Like, I mean, usually people have good word of mouth about movies.
Yeah.
Not bad word of mouth. Like, don't go
I've got something on there.
I've got
something on there. The first Smile film originally made for a streaming release, $22.6 million opening in 2022. So this is obviously...
well, I've heard the ending might leave room for Smile 3.
Well, I would hope. I mean, everything's a trilogy nowadays.
No, they kill him off like Jigsaw, dude.
They kill the smile?
They kill the smile. This is Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels.
How awesome would it be if he was in one of the movies and like cameoed?
If he lost his smile?
No, he died from the smile, dude. He finally got his smile back and it killed him.
I'd watch it.
Hell yeah.
I'd watch it. All right. This was kind of surprising to me. I don't know why. Again, it sounds like they're just wanting to remake everything.
Well, it's like that one story I posted a few weeks back about how existing IPs
are
bankable.
That's very true. So, a director by the name of Luca Guadagnino.
He directed the Suspiria remake.
Okay. I didn't know what was popular.
I think a lot of other like gay drama stuff that won awards.
Okay.
Maybe that like Say My Name.
He's doing the Daniel Craig one, right? Where Daniel Craig's playing a homosexual.
I don't know.
And I think there's like some controversy. Anyway, he is set up to direct a new American Psycho film from Lionsgate.
Like we need a new one.
I mean, yeah, exactly. Why the fuck do we need a new American Psycho? I mean, how are you going to top that first one?
I don't know.
Is my question. I mean, you don't have Christian Bale this time. You don't have the director, the girl, What's her name?
I mean, maybe if you set it in an entirely different time period
Well,
and tried to capture the same zeitgeist kind of
I
thing.
have never
zeitgeist.
read the novel,
I haven't either.
so I don't know how closely related the original film was to that novel.
Well, that's what I'm saying is what I think makes the first one so iconic is the time period and the whole.
No, I agree. Yeah, no, the 80s and the idea of greed and all that
Yuppies,
stuff.
yep.
Yeah, for sure. But the question with this one is like, are they going to change anything? Is it going to be a step-by-step remake? It's said that it's going to be a new adaptation of the novel by Bret Easton Ellis.
Mhm.
So again, I really don't know how you're going to top the original American Psycho.
Well, I definitely don't think you'll do it if you try to just remake it in the 80s with a different guy.
I could not agree with you more on that. And again, you've got to have a serious lead for that. I mean, because the lead carried that movie, right? So I mean, that's like Christian Bale. That's a breakout performance from him. So I know they made that second one with Kunis.
I was disappointed she didn't show her boobs.
You figured you would be.
Well, I paid money and I want to see. Just on SNL, they had a zombie eyeball cookie that looked like a boob.
Oh, great! That's wonderful.
Michael Keaton, he was the guest this week, dude. And he's selling it. And he's like, "It's a zombie eye."
Oh God!
And like, I would have made it blue. And he's like, "No, it's a zombie. It's red. It's bloodshot." Oh, and they also did Halloween. Michael Myers coming in like dancing.
Oh God! Oh, like the meme that's always on fucking shit.
No, dude, he's doing twists and buckle hip.
Oh,
and then Michael Keaton was the choreographer. So he started showing the Michael Myers guy how to do it, and he goes to stab her and goes, "She's not worth it." And drops the knife and walks out. It's good. It's yeah.
That's pretty good. I like that. You posted this story, Christian.
I don't believe I did.
Or did I?
You must have, or Sam snuck in there.
Rick and Morty has earned a new season order ahead of season 8, meaning it's going to have a season 9 before season 8 even debuts. Now, I'm very confused by this story because I was under the assumption that they were renewed for like 12 seasons.
I have no idea.
Okay.
I'm behind on Rick and Morty. I know there's like a new anime, but I don't. Is that like part of the other show? I don't
know. I do not know. I know.
Yeah. See.
So Sammy Z says the anime is not part of the canon. However, making season 9 makes it the longest running show on Cartoon Network on Adult Swim. So I thought that was cool.
Season 7, that's it. Dan doesn't think this article's real, but
they've already greenlit season 8, so that's definitely happening. But anyway, I'm not a big Rick and Morty fan. I know some of you guys are, so we wanted to mention it.
I don't think it's going to beat The Simpsons, though.
No, you're not going to beat The Simpsons. When it comes
to long-running animated.
You're not going to beat The Simpsons. Interesting story coming out of Tom Holland's camp as they continue work on Spider-Man 4. Tom Holland says, quote unquote, the script still needs work.
Tommy.
He told the Rich Roll podcast in a recent interview promoting, among other things, his new non-alcoholic beer, Bureau.
Oh, sweet.
Bureau. I like that name.
Bureau.
Dude, he did mention that they're doing a great job.
He said, I read it 3 weeks ago, and it really lit a fire in me. Zendaya and I sat down and read it together, and we at times were bouncing around the living room.
I mean, I know that Holland...
How are they? I don't want to see them bouncing.
Holland's very excited for this role because it really will put him almost, with the exception of maybe the first one.
No other Spider-Man made 4 movies.
True. But it'll put him in a new league because, you know...
What new league? I want to keep going.
Well, if you'd shut the fuck up, I would.
Well, I want to know what's so special about this Spider-Man 4.
What's special about Spider-Man 4 is Tom Holland has never been by himself. He's never had the chance to shine in a film by himself.
Not in Spider-Man 1, 2, or 3?
Iron Man in 1. You had Mysterio in 2. with Iron Man again, and then this one you had Maguire and Garfield. So in the fourth one, it's just him, and he's going to have to carry a film all by himself. And I just thought that was interesting.
Are you sure? Well, there might be other people in it. We don't know.
Well, I mean, at this point, all we know is that him and Zendaya are attached to the script. You're right. We don't know anything.
Watch, it's gonna have Dr. Doom in it.
I mean, we're not even going to get started on that. But anyway, Holland goes on to say that machine has got to keep running. You have to make sure you can fit into that timeline,
that suit,
at the right time to fit the bigger
Tobey
picture.
Maguire goes, my back, oh my back. I was reading about him when he was, complaining about his back, and they were like, we're going to bring in Jake Gyllenhaal. And he's like, oh, my back's fine. Here's a note from my doctor. Did you know that?
Is that an inside joke or something?
No, that's true.
What is that supposed to mean?
For Spider-Man 2, they almost brought in Jake Gyllenhaal because Tobey Maguire.
To play Spider-Man?
Yeah, because Tobey was bitching about his back.
Is that the joke in the movie?
No, I don't think so. I mean, that's just what happens in the movie.
Okay, all right.
But
it'd be funny if it was an inside joke with Raimi
like that.
Well, it'd be funny if it was Raimi's inside joke. Be like, we're gonna fuck your back up.
Did you see Zendaya at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame Awards?
No, I did not.
I posted a link on our thing.
She
was dressed as Cher, dude. She looked like Cher. And Ozzy got inducted. Cher got inducted. And they were bouncing around the room.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I still have to watch that.
What's his name got inducted? Margaritaville.
Jimmy Buffett.
Foreigner got inducted.
Jimmy Buffett. Foreigner.
Lou
Graham? Foreigner?
I don't know. There's a funny video with Paul McCartney talking about Foreigner in the Hall of Fame. Have you seen it? It's a little TikTok video. Because at the end of it, he makes this little cat noise. He's like,
what?
It's so funny, dude.
Why?
Oh, it makes no sense. He's going like, Foreigner, what, they're not in the Hall of Fame? What the fuck? You gotta see it. It made me laugh so much.
I don't get it, though. I mean, I don't think it's funny if I don't get it.
It's just funny to see Paul McCartney go.
Well, that's true.
You gotta see his face.
That's true. We've got our first poster for the new film Karate Kid Legends, starring Jackie Chan, Ralph Macchio, and some kid.
And everybody's confused about it. They're like, is he?
I'm confused about it. What the hell? I mean, is this like going to
Is Jaden Smith going to be in it?
Is that timeline not exist? Is this... How does Mr. Miyagi play into this?
Is Cobra Kai around?
Yeah, there's a lot of questions. It is exclusively in movie theaters May 30th of next year. Again, very little. Ben Wang is the name of the kid.
Do you remember when you first saw the first Karate Kid? Did you realize what a commitment you were going to make to that franchise?
Yes, I did. Yes, I was down. I was ready. Yeah.
Train me, sensei. I pledge allegiance.
I was ready.
I don't know how you pledge allegiance to a dojo.
You bow.
I mean, I wanted to become you. Let me join the dojo.
No, you did.
Did I have to take a test?
Yeah, exactly.
Danny Lane just kicked me out, like the wrestlers did at Demon Night, which was fun. We didn't talk about that any yet.
Wrestlers kicked you out?
No, they were kicking people like Danny Lane. Like Danny Lane kicked me out.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's what wrestlers do, Christian. They kick people.
You should bring Danny Lane back, dude.
Bring him back to what?
Wrestle for the troops. He'd be like Ernest the Cat Miller with this karate background. What about Disco Inferno, dude? People still remember him and hate him. Gosh, it's funny to see people hate him on Twitter. I feel bad for the guy.
They do hate Disco. Because he put his fucking shit with Russo. Idiot. He shouldn't have done that. Anyway, we have our release date for Daredevil Born Again. Thank God it's about time. March 4th, 2025.
Boo, just bring more Agatha out, dude. Who wants to watch Daredevil?
Nobody wants to watch that shit. We want to watch Daredevil. Vincent D'Onofrio revealed the Daredevil Born Again date during the New York Comic-Con, and it will be again on Disney Plus on March 4th of next year.
Didn't you also share a story about Daredevil saying there's going to be a long fight scene or something?
Speak of the devil, Charlie Cox has teased a very long, very cool fight scene in Daredevil Born Again.
Oh, it's just like the scenes we all know and love from the Netflix series.
Oh my God, those scenes from the Netflix series are they hold up easily still. And it's just really great.
Like one take action shots.
That's what made that show popular, in my opinion, and made it stand out. So yeah, Charlie Cox giving us a little taste of what we may see in the new Daredevil show.
Charlie Cox, I couldn't think of his name at all.
Why?
I don't know. I'm just thinking of Daredevil. You should know Charlie Cox's name.
I don't know why I think you should know that automatically. I'm sorry.
I know Ben Affleck. I know that.
Daredevil. Yeah, you know Ben. Not personally, but you know Ben.
I saw those games came out you were talking about, the Retro Realms.
Yeah, I haven't got a chance to.
They're $25 each.
I know. It's $50.
They look cool though.
I'd love to play them. Don't get me wrong. I'm very excited about the Halloween game. I think that'll be next level. Speaking of the horror genre, Bruce Campbell has confirmed that there are several projects in the Evil Dead IP universe happening, including an animated series and 2 movies.
He's got some new show on Peacock.
What is it?
I think the whole series.
Is it a series or is it like
a series?
Okay.
And it was, I think it's about like the satanic panic and maybe somebody gets possessed.
Right.
Look it up here. It's called Hysteria. Full season now streaming.
Okay, gotcha.
I haven't watched it yet, but I plan on it.
Gotcha. Now, of course, we saw Evil Dead Rises happen. What was that? A year ago, something like that. A year and a half, something. And of course, this had no connection to the Ash character or the cabin in the woods or any of that. Well, a little bit.
The books.
The books was kind of the primary catalyst for the films.
Dead book.
Bruce said this: "We're just developing it, so we are, but these are slow motion molasses processes, so it could be years away, and so are 2 more movies. So we're gonna have to wait for Evil Dead. But again, like you mentioned, they do have that Realm game.
I think they have this series on sale right now for like $10 on it.
It is on sale. You're right. I'm sorry. Evil Dead, Ash versus Evil Dead is on sale.
Ridiculously cheap.
Yeah, ridiculous. Well, it's a great series. I love that series.
Yeah.
Scream 7's finally getting some luck behind him as McKenna Grace is now rumored to be in talks to play Sydney's eldest daughter. So what does that mean?
I don't know.
I haven't watched any of the Scream movies since the first one.
Well, Sydney hadn't been around for a while, I don't think. They're bringing her back. Remember,
she wasn't in the last one?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Well, yeah, no, I don't know.
Remember the other 2 people quit, Jenna Ortega and
yes,
that other
I knew
girl?
that.
So that's why they brought Nev back.
When was the last time Nev was in one?
Good question.
So, yeah, look that up real quick.
Nev
Sydney Prescott.
Campbell, IMDb.
Sam says the 2022 one. I don't know. So we are looking at McKenna Grace as possibly being Ghostface's next target in the series. Again, this was, as Christian mentioned, shook up earlier this year when Jenna Ortega and what was her name? Who was the other one?
I don't know.
I can't remember. Walked away from the project after some controversial statements via Twitter, I believe. So
Melissa Barrera.
Yes, that's correct. Thank you.
Barrera.
So here we go.
Here we go.
According to Daniel Rickman, who is a producer, I believe, Grace is up for the role of Sydney's eldest daughter, Tatum.
Who's the daddy, though? I don't know.
Is it Billy?
Oh, Billy.
Billy? Is he dead? Okay.
Well, they froze his sperm after they used that turkey baster.
Great. All right.
Traumatized.
James Gunn was in the house at the New York City Comic-Con, and he had a lot to say, a lot to show off.
Fire in the Gunniverse.
We got Creature Commandos cast and trailer, which the trailer looked great.
Frank Grillo.
Love Grillo. Yeah, he's just kicking ass everywhere. And of course, the Viola Davis voiced Amanda Waller came out with the Creature Commandos trailer, debuted the panel saying, "These a-holes aren't human."
Oh man, the wall, dude, lays it down.
The Wall came out. Of course, Creature Commandos heading to Max. When does it come out?
February. I don't know.
I don't know.
Sooner than you think. December 5th.
December 5th on Max. Sweet. We also got a little taste of Peacemaker Season 2. Thought you'd be happy about that.
It's a good show, and Cena's awesome.
Whatever. The second
the guy who hadn't even watched it. God.
The second season of Peacemaker is a, quote, a very different season, James Gunn said, describing it as very magical. What does that mean?
Could be cool, dude. Spells, dude.
Ah.
Maybe they're going to get Agatha with them and turn him into a witch. Oh, wait, that's crossing the streams, though, because that's MCU, and this is DC.
Oh, God.
But we should do that with magical spells.
I don't think we should.
No.
So again, that was also discussed. And then finally, the Superman film was briefly discussed in so much as we do know that Krypto, the super dog, will appear and that he will not have a voice.
Good.
That's what he said. I don't know.
Well, no, I'm just saying I don't want the dog to be talking. Does the dog usually talk?
Obviously dumb. I mean, he has and other shit. I mean, he did in that Rock thing with Kevin Hart.
Yeah, but like he talked to other dogs. He didn't like talk to the people.
No, he never talked to the people.
I mean, that's fine if he. I don't mind animal to animal communication.
Okay.
But there needs to be some technology for the dog to talk to humans.
Okay. Supergirl movie was next on the slate, and Gunn quoted as saying a completely different, unique take on a superhero.
Is that girl from the Game of Thrones again?
I think so, yes.
Or the Dragons. I mean, House of Dragons, but you know what I mean.
Yes, right. Yeah, House of Dragons. So that is Supergirl Lanterns. He provided an update on that.
Where was this at? What was this event?
New York Comic-Con.
Okay.
Recently cast Aaron Piera, and Hal Jordan is going to be played, as we reported previously, by Kyle Chandler. And I'm very excited for Lanterns. I think that'll be very good.
If they do it right.
Creature Commandos, once again, December 5th on Max. Superman only in theaters July 11th, 2025. And Lanterns, I don't think we have a date for that yet. It's preparing to shoot. Same thing with Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow.
Did you see those additional casting notices for Running Man remake?
No, I did not. What do you know?
Brolin is going to be a producer of the show.
Of the movie?
Not the host of the game, but a producer of the game.
Oh, in the film.
Yes,
Okay.
And Lee Pace is going to play one of the murderers.
I saw Lee Pace.
Kills people with his hands or something, it said.
One of the stalkers?
I guess, a hands-on killer. But still no, I don't think report of who's going to be the game show host.
I tell you, it's a good question. I mean, it's a damn good debate of who should be in that role, because that is very important. We got our first glimpse at Invisible Man director Leigh Whannell's. Is that how you say his fucking name?
Princess Leia
Whannell's reboot of The Wolfman.
Is this a guy or a girl, dude? Who's Lee?
It's a guy.
It might just be Lee.
No, it's definitely Lee. I just don't know about the last name. Are you going to keep moving?
Leg H.
Leigh Whannell's reboot got our first glimpse of the werewolf, and he's pretty freaky looking, a lot freakier than that stupid animatronic bullshit they had at that one show.
I didn't really see him in it when I watched it.
He's hard to see.
There was that one reveal when the wipers went on the car hood.
That's what that is.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's pretty much what I saw. And
okay. I didn't realize the image was right there.
That looked pretty freaky to me. You can check out the trailer online at our Facebook page. Once again, the director of the Invisible Man reboot that we saw, which was great, is
I don't know.
making
I'm
this
not
one.
sure about it. It looks kind of dumb with people not knowing what to do. Like, is Daddy? He's still Daddy. Dude, that was like.
I mean, it's going to be a different take, but so was Invisible Man, if you remember. I mean, it
I
was
know,
different.
but I'm just saying. I don't think this may not be that good of a take if they're going to be like that. It's not like, we need to get out of here.
Yeah.
This is not a safe place.
Well, I can only assume that they're in the woods or some kind of secluded area where they can't escape very quickly.
I know, but it seemed, like I said, it seemed like they're like, I'm your child. Why would you do this? It's like he's clearly not himself. Don't try to reason with this monster. It's like the zombies. It's like, maybe he's okay. It's like I'm gonna have I'm gonna tie down my pregnant zombie wife and let this baby be born.
Yeah, feed her. Oh yes, yeah. How can we forget that?
Dude, there's this cool vampire show, not a zombie show, vampire show called The Strain, which
I've heard of this. Yes.
It had one of the worst characters ever. This kid whose mom gets turned into a vampire, and then he gets mad at his dad for killing his mom vampire. Oh, he's terrible.
Wow.
Sounds awful. What a horrible character to watch on television.
It sounds pretty bad.
It's like I picked the vampire side, Dad. And then the dad's like, "Well, I guess
kids today, man,
we can't do my plan now because idiot over there." I still love him. I mean, what can I do?
Yeah, but he's an idiot.
Can't kill him for choosing the vampires, dude.
Kill him. That's true. All right. You mentioned earlier, Christian, Terrifier 3 is just exploding at the box office right now. It has already earned, get this, folks, 14 times its budget.
Yeah.
By the end of week 1.
That sounds like Blair Witch numbers. Not quite, but you know what I mean.
I'm sure there was a little bit more money to do Terrifier 3.
Yeah. But I don't know what else is out there. I mean, it's Halloween. Do you need some good? No, it's going to make money. Especially when Joker there's really so bad.
Well,
people are like, I need to watch something like Terrifier to forget about what I've watched.
Get the taste out of your mouth?
Yeah, dude. Give me some blood and kids getting killed.
Obviously, it is a runaway series featuring Art the Clown, directed by Damien Leone. I've seen the first 2 Terrifiers and All Hallows Eve, and it was great films. Very gory, you know. I think that's the point. So, according to the numbers, last Wednesday, it had already crossed the $25 million milestone domestic box office, earning 25 to 45 million in North America as it approaches its first week in theaters.
That's probably more than the other ones made too.
Probably.
And that's pretty good if your third makes more money. You know, when your third, number 3, keep the streak going.
Bronze.
Usually you get diminishing returns, you know.
Nothing
Jason
wrong with
3,
bronze.
Jason 4.
Yeah, for sure. So congratulations to Damien Leone and the entire cast of Terrifier 3. Damien Leone says don't expect to see like Art in Space or any kind of extended franchise IP plans.
Well, that's silly.
Why? Why is that silly? Because it won't make money?
Yeah, at one point he's going to be like, we need to make some more money.
So you do not believe in putting anything to rest?
Not when there's money to be made.
Right. So if you can squeeze a dime out of it, you're down.
He's going to be doing this till he's 90.
Yeah.
To be.
So, again, congratulations to those guys. Just a huge accomplishment, and we are very happy that they were able to do it. James Gunn, during his New York Comic-Con panel, opened up about the Creature Commandos cast and cast of potential guest stars and mentioned that we could see some of the MCU actors he used in Guardians of the Galaxy in these new series.
Yeah, I'm distracted. I see bars on that one screen up there.
Where?
Like you see on the top left, there's like bars. Like when you're on the other
Oh,
camera.
those are framing
Yeah, our heads
grids.
fit in those.
Yes, exactly. Those are our framing
For what?
grids.
For what purpose?
To frame
For why?
so that it's centered.
Okay. What was your question about the characters?
Yes, the guest stars. We're talking about David Harbour. No, that's
those
who's
are
doing
the
those.
regular
Those are the regular
cast.
guys. Michael Rooker.
Are they gonna
Linda
play?
Gardellini.
Are they going to pay those people they play?
Well, I would assume they would get paid.
Well, I meant play.
So,
no, I mean,
oh,
play the same
no,
people.
they can't. What?
Yeah. Why not? Oh, because they're MC. Okay.
First, these can't.
Okay, I'm sorry.
But again, the actors are going to guest stars. So again,
well, I got distracted again. I was reading about Linda Cardellini, who played the tragic Lila in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. That was one of those animals that died with Rocket.
Yes, that's correct. Yeah.
And I was just thinking about how sad all those dead animals were, dude.
It was sad. It was a sad scene. You're right.
I can't watch that movie.
You're right.
Guardians 3, dude. When he's like, I want to be a rock. I'm going to take my friends and we're going to go to space and be happy forever. We're going to find a planet where people really love animals and take care of us and we have family.
Blown away.
I'm going to fly and be happy.
Something very cool.
And then he goes, Dear God, please make me a bird so I can fly far, far, far away from here. Jenny, I gave you AIDS. Oh, you gave me AIDS.
My God, shut up. Jesus Christ.
Are we at the hour mark? Am I losing it?
Yes. You actually lasted a little bit longer today. I was surprised. I think because you knew I was fucking pissed. But
I posted this story.
Yeah, you did. Alien Romulus, get this, going to be getting a VHS limited edition release.
Yeah, dust off your VCRs.
Yeah, do you still have a VCR? I don't have one anymore, I don't think.
Yeah, I think I got one. We
We
got a little TV with a built-in VCR, I believe.
Sure. Okay, that'll work. Although I don't know why you wouldn't just watch it on streaming or whatever, but fine.
Like you said, dude, it's the nostalgia just having that VHS Alien.
Yeah. It's about having it in the hand for sure.
Old school. That's what I wrote when I posted this because VHS is old school.
That's true. We got some news on the Star Wars Jedi series, the games.
Yeah. Did you play through? Did you beat the second one? Cool.
Yep.
Great.
It was a good story.
So you're looking forward to the third?
I am. I mean, they can definitely improve.
Sure.
But
the story to the gameplay, both?
Gameplay's perfect.
Okay.
Story could use a little tweak. But it looks like we are going to get a third game. Not sure when that will be. Probably be related to the release of the PlayStation 5, or not PlayStation 5, PlayStation 5 Pro, which is coming very soon. I don't know what's the difference. One plays discs.
No, it's just better.
Just better? Okay. That's what it usually
But I don't know.
That's usually the case.
It's so weird to have consoles that are like the same, but this one's better than that one. So you have to make your game good enough to run on that bad one, but also have better options for the better one. Yeah. You know, it seems.
Dude, I am so behind the times on console.
Just buy a gaming PC.
Yeah, I guess. That's probably
the smart thing. You have the exclusives. Although the new Mario Party that came out is supposed to be amazing on Switch, dude.
That's cool. I haven't played Mario Party in a while.
You can even turn off all the bullshit, like all the stuff at the end that I always do to win.
Yeah. I remember.
All those bonus stars go to me.
Yeah, it's like I've got 20 stars, he's got 3.
Somehow,
and then
switches.
Like by the end of it, it's like he's got 30 and I've got like 4.
Negative.
Yeah, negative numbers somehow. In comics news at the New York Comic Con, of course, that was the big news story from the past couple weeks, was the New York Comic Con. And Marvel announced that they are preparing for an event in May of 2025 that will see the Spider-Verse versus the Venomverse.
Yeah. Get those symbiotes. I don't think Spider-Verse.
Symbiote.
I don't think the Spider-Verse can handle the symbiote universe, dude.
I don't know. I'm not sure how that's going to work.
Symbiotes just take them all over. Game over.
I was going to say that's kind of how I figured it would go.
That's how we do it.
Current Venom writer Al Ewing and Charles Soule.
That movie came out yet, right? That new Venom movie?
Yeah, it came out this weekend, I think. Yeah.
So
Haven't heard anything about it.
So it lost a smile, or do we not know the box office? Was that last?
That was last week.
Okay.
I don't know what it is this week yet because it's only Monday.
Sure.
And just came out today. There's a rumor going around Marvel Studios, and again, this is just a rumor, that there could potentially be a sequel planned to Deadpool and Wolverine.
Why not?
Well, a lot of reasons, but
they should make Eternals too.
Well, no, they definitely should do that. The project is unlikely to be in the development stages yet, of course, but there's a scooper by the name of NTTSH. I don't know what the fuck that means. Misha. Claims discussions are underway. Now, obviously, the biggest thing here, number one, is the actors. I know that Jackman really didn't plan on doing much, but then again, we've got rumors of him coming on for Secret Wars. So I don't know if maybe they've sweet talked him into another deal for another film.
They said in the movie he's contracted to do it till he's 90.
Well, I think that was a joke, but whatever. Christian, you posted this. We've got our first look at the new Xavier Mansion Lego playset.
Doesn't that look insane?
That looks.
It's got Lego Sentinels and all these Lego mutants. I see Magneto, Gambit, Cyclops, Rogue.
We'll throw a picture up here on our feed. Give you guys a look at it.
Me and my brother went to the Lego store at Easton in Columbus, and we bought 2 of these little blind bag Dungeons and Dragons Lego minifigures. We both got Medusa. Yeah, we both got the same person.
How bad did that piss you off?
I was so disappointed. But it's a really cool thing, though. So I was like, oh, man, we both got the same cool one at least.
You could check out the photo
but
again.
I didn't believe me. He's like, yeah, that's the same one I got. I'm like, nah.
You can check out the photo here on our video feed or
$330, so I need to get a job.
It's a little stiff. You need a job, period.
Nuh-uh, dude.
Yeah, I think you do.
Some people don't want to work, remember?
There's a rumor now also that during Secret Wars, Avengers Secret Wars, we could see Chris Evans return as Captain Hydra.
Who's that?
So a few years ago, there was this big revelation in comics that Steve Rogers, this entire time, has been an agent of Hydra.
Mm-hmm.
It was kind of like a what-if situation, but it was more of a spin-off series and did very, very popular in that he infiltrated us as Captain America and then didn't turn Captain Hydra until the present day.
No, I meant who's Chris Evans? I'm just kidding. That's Johnny Flame.
Boy. Yes, that's Johnny Storm.
J Flame.
It's not J Flame.
J-Bone.
It's not J-Bone, it's Johnny Storm.
That's Jonah Hill, dude, America's sweetheart.
I know who it is. Jesus. I gotta start cutting stories.
Oh, America's sweetheart, dude. I saw that movie too with John Cusack. Gosh, that was a romance killer.
Good update for Red Dead Redemption fans. Number 3.
You been playing your zombie Red Dead? Are you Red Dead 2 zombie stuff that you were talking about? Your Halloween stuff?
No, I need to. I haven't played it yet.
I was looking at playing number 1, dude, on Switch.
6 years following the release of Red Dead Redemption 2, we are now possibly seeing news of a third game. Finally.
Is it the same character in number 1 and 2?
I don't know yet.
In number 1 and 2.
Yes. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's different.
Gotcha.
Same area, but different characters, I think. I didn't play the first one, really. I only played the second one.
Okay.
But anyway,
something about John Marston.
John Marston is in the second one. He's the guy I was. So if it says he was in the first one. It says
something about Dutch, too, dude. It's got Dutch in it.
Dutch is in it. Not that Dutch.
Was Dutch the one with the minigun?
That was Blaine.
No, that's really his name, Blaine.
In
God,
the movie, yeah, his name was Blaine with the minigun. All right.
it's like the worst name out of all of them.
He ain't got time to bleed.
What
All right.
was Jesse's Ventura's name?
Blaine?
No, I'm talking. Well, then what was Andre? What's his name? Andre.
Andre?
My
Who
bad.
the fuck is Andre?
What's that black guy's name?
Carl Weathers?
No, the other one, the one with the minigun.
Okay, you are extremely confused. Okay, Jesse Ventura had the minigun originally. When he is killed, it is picked up by Bill Duke,
There, Bill Duke.
who is named Mac.
Okay, see, that's a good one.
And he uses the minigun to try to kill the predator, but it's not his gun. It's
So,
Blaine's, Jesse Ventura's.
but does Jesse ever use the gun?
Yes, he used it in the assault of the Mexican village that we
Okay.
see.
All right. I just remember Bill Duke doing it to the forest.
That happens
jungle.
after Blaine's death, and of course they're friends. So
I watched a firearm TV show where they tried to reenact that, where they tried to cut down a tree in a forest like that.
did it work?
Bill Duke was there on set shooting the gun
Shut
with
the
them,
fuck
dude.
up.
Yeah.
That's pretty sweet. I wouldn't mind seeing that.
And they were talking about how like impossible it would be to have a minigun
Yeah.
like that.
No shit. That's what I said. I was like, "Fuck is this shit coming from?" Interesting. We are seeing a new novelization of Batman that sees Michael Keaton's 1989 version return. It's called Batman Resurrection, and it supposedly picks up right after the death of the Joker and before Batman Returns.
I heard Dr. Squatch has some Batman soap, maybe some Joker
I've
soap
seen that.
too.
Yeah, I've seen Squatch's stuff, and I've
My
looked
brother's
into
got some. I liked it. It's pretty good.
it. Have you used it?
Yeah, he had some Halloween stuff.
Oh, that's cool. Okay. So anyway, it looks to be a great novelization. Of course, I love all the novelizations of that character, including the comics they're doing. So I think that'll be real fun. Gil Keenan has given us an update on upcoming Ghostbusters movies and whether they will be made or not.
Yes.
Yes. Essentially, that was the word that Gil used when asked after Frozen Empire. Of course, I think Frozen Empire did pretty well, but not as good as that first one. He's also busy working on the upcoming animated series.
Oh, good.
So, and of course, he works on the films closely with Jason Reitman, who I believe is still working on a script. So that is the update we have on the Ghostbusters franchise as it stands now.
You know, Burger King has an Addams Family meal going on.
I saw that. Is it really purple?
It's not guaranteed. They may not have it in stock, but they usually have a purple bun advertised, and you get
God.
rings from the thing. The thing
If
rings.
I went and got that goddamn
And there's a
thing
special
and
milkshake.
it wasn't purple, I'd fucking Karen out.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna poop purple too, though.
Oh yeah, that would scare me. It'd be like, hell's wrong with me? So the Stranger Things final season has wrapped. It's done. And we are hearing rumors about that final table read. And David Harbour has called. Of course, David Harbour plays Sheriff. What's his name?
Hopper.
And they have called the series finale the best episode they've ever done. And there was uncontrollable crying during the table read.
Well, at least I didn't start throwing up, dude. Like in Step Brothers. Like, no, hold it together, Wolfhard.
And that guy's like, oh my God, he's throwing up.
Right on the table read, dude.
All right. One question that has been, definitely.
There was announced that when the new Universal crazy stuff is going to open in Florida.
Yes.
It's May. That Super Nintendo World and all those
Yes.
other new places. Yep.
Yes.
May, I think tickets.
May.
I'm not sure when tickets go on sale though, but it's gonna be
Gotcha,
pretty
May.
crowded opening in May.
We'll get something. We'll get something online as soon as we can about that regarding that.
I forget all the other different parks that are there now.
Disney and
Well,
Lego.
no, I meant I meant the new one.
Inside Universal.
This new Universal
I don't know.
stuff.
You have to look it up.
I'll look it up.
James Gunn getting ready to present Creature Commandos. He was asked by a fan on Threads, "Are we getting 3 DCU films every year in Chapter 1 or not?" And his simple quote was, "No way."
No.
Which I'm in full agreement with. You don't need that many. You saturate the market and you get what happens with the Eternals.
So it's the Universal Epic Universe. There's the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, Ministry of Magic, Super Nintendo World, How to Train Your Dragon, Isle of Berk, Dark Universe, and Celestial Park. 5 immersive worlds, 1 amazing theme park.
Wow.
Dark Universe, dude. Dark Monsters, I guess.
That sounds pretty good.
I definitely want to go check out that Nintendo stuff, but
yeah, that'll be fun. I've heard nightmares about people waiting on it though.
Well, I'm sure.
So
especially
yeah.
like I said, when it opens in May. So
yeah. According to source here, wrestlingnews.com.co, excuse me, there are plans for Jesse Ventura to be part of the WWE Saturday Night's Main Event show coming to Peacock. Now, if you're a fan of wrestling for a while, you know that Jesse Ventura was longtime host of Saturday Night's Main Event along with Vincent McMahon.
He's also stars in No Holds Barred, playing a ring announcer guy. You know, that one with Hogan, and
he's in a lot of shit.
Well, I was watching a clip about No Holds Barred, and I didn't know that Kurt Fuller and Mark Pellegrino were in it. Those are 2 guys from Supernatural, the angel Zachariah and Lucifer.
Really?
Yeah.
I was not aware of that either.
Mark Pellegrino plays Randy, Hogan's brother, who gets beat up and put into a wheelchair by the bad guys.
Okay, I got you.
They were calling him Wheelchair Randy, dude.
You. Dave Meltzer of the Wrestling Observer newsletter. Oh, sorry.
What?
I messed up the camera. Meltzer wrote, quote, "The role is to be determined. Right now, the idea is for him not to announce the entire show, perhaps an interview segment or announcing a match, but the idea now is simply for him to be a part of the show for the nostalgia of it all."
They're just going to get Karrion Kross to do an impression of him.
Congratulations go out to Rhino, hardcore legend, that former WWE superstar, ECW legend.
ECW. He would gore you, dude. He didn't just spear you; he gored you with his rhino horn.
He is heading into the TNA Hall of Fame at Bound for Glory. Congratulations to Rhino. Worked very hard over the years for that. Daniel Bryan has officially announced his retirement from in-ring competition.
He got killed by John Moxley, I think.
I don't think he got killed.
Well, that's why he can't compete.
But yeah, he's definitely retired, and just a legendary career for Daniel Bryan.
Moxley and the BBC are waging war against AEW, dude. It's like the NWO invasion.
Wow. Give me some good fucking matches.
Fly across this table like a spider monkey and slap you in the face.
WWE is set to debut a behind-the-scenes documentary series that's going to debut on Netflix.
Starting January is when Raw will be on Netflix.
That's right. Not sure what kind of
how behind the scenes, you mean, or if it's going to be a weekly or what,
or how that's going to work. But
I was talking to Aaron at CCW about the Wrestlers Netflix show, and Aaron liked that.
That's cool.
He said it was one of the best Netflix original programming. You liked it?
He's right. I liked it.
I was trying to explain, I was trying to say, you're like the Al Snow.
Kinda. William Shatner will appear. We're getting into events now. Sorry. Lexington Comic-Con Toy Convention.
Transition into events. That's it for the news, guys.
Yep,
Thanks for listening.
No more news.
Like, share, subscribe, support us. We appreciate everyone.
Christian's done. He's leaving.
No, I'm not. I'm just adjusting.
The Lexington Comic Toy Convention, March 6th to the 9th. March 6th to the 9th.
That sounds like Bruce Almighty, dude. Start controlling you.
Shut up!
Let me get through the events.
I just want to get through and finish. So anyway, William Shatner has been announced.
That's a big announcement.
That's huge. I'd love to see William. Damian Clark.
I guess
I
he's
have
a
not
voice
announced
actor
yet.
for DBZ.
A lot of voice actors, yeah.
Apparently, there's a new Dragon Ball thing called
Amir
Daima.
Tali. What?
There's a new Dragon Ball show called Daima.
I've seen this. Yes, I've seen
They like
this.
got turned little. It's like Muppet. It looks like Muppet Babies. Dragon Ball.
Celeb Photo Ops is now live for the upcoming shows in May. Plenty of stuff for hotels.
Lexington.
Steve Downs going to be there, the voice of Master Chief from Halo. And
I wish Gordon Ramsay would be there, dude. The Master Chef.
Ashley Green going to be there. Who's she from? What's she from? Probably another voice actress.
I don't know.
She looks like films.
Those are pictures of her.
So, great.
Twilight.
Great, Twilight. Erica Henningsen, another voice actress. Kellen Lutz.
He's a Twilight, I think.
Is he a Twilight boy?
Looks like a Twilight.
He does look like a Twilight boy. And that is where we are with.
Oh, they got Jason Isaacs too.
Yeah, I announced that already.
Okay, that's cool.
And that's actually all the events we're going to do for today.
Was he in Speed 2? No, it's Jason Patrick.
Yeah,
not Jason Isaacs.
Patrick, not Jason Isaacs.
What is Jason Isaacs in besides Harry Potter?
He was in Armageddon. He was in.
Who was he? One of the drillers in Armageddon?
No, he was one of the scientists.
Oh, okay.
He was one of the NASA guys. What else has he been in? He's been in all kinds of. I think he was.
I know. I was just wondering.
The Tuxedo. Remember that movie with Jackie Chan?
Yeah.
He was like.
I'll have to look up his IMDb. It's just nothing was coming to mind.
Check it out. While you're doing that, check us out on Facebook, facebook.com/GeekZip podcast. Or excuse me, I'm sorry, GeekZip with 2 P's. Or GeekZip podcast on Instagram and X. We have our weekly news feed. Our weekly video feed every Tuesday at 11, and our podcast goes live at 9 a.m.
And we hope Zip feels better.
I hope to feel better by next week fully. For Christian, for Sammy Z, this is Ryan Zip. Thank you guys so much for joining this week, and have a good one.
We're back. I was watching somebody do